Hi everyone, I'm Dan, sort of the new guy here, I guess, and it's my first time to something like this. It's comforting knowing that there's a place like this for people like us who are navigating, all this. Diving back into the dating pool is always an adventure, especially when you're here in 7 cities and things aren't really the same as how they are back home where I'm from. Speaking of adventures, my journey here was quite a ride. I ended up on 7 cities through a carriage, a magical carriage with a guild of wizards, and they just sort of left me here. It's been about a year now, maybe 8 or 9, 10 months, and so I consider myself a local, sorta. Funny story, I'm actually technically a Segula after a duel that never happened. It was all just a misunderstanding. So I've been laying low. So I decided to get back into the dating pool, spark a romance. Person I found, man, intelligent, funny, beautiful. But I mean, any new romance comes with surprises, and this one was no different. There we were, wrapped up in this 2-person sleeping bag at the edge of Raraku, looking up at the stars. It was one of those perfect moments. I mean, till it wasn't. Imagine my surprise when the woman I was falling for, well, let's just say, things changed, One moment I'm holding this gorgeous person, looking into her eyes. And then I have an armful of meerkats. It obviously isn't a surprise to the people here, but she is a diver's. So anyway, I was zipped up with meerkats and things got a little bit hectic in the bag. I freaked out. I started kicking, trying to get out. It was chaotic. I might have cried a little bit. Like it was terrifying. Got these marks, to show for it. Not all of them are from that. Some of them are fresh. I got out and stamped out a couple of these meerkats. I had no idea what was going on. So her number went down from 51 to 48 because of me. So she changed back, and that was my introduction to her as a diver's. And I think I took it relatively well as you can take that sort of thing. It certainly gives a whole new meaning to getting wild, So, can I get rabies for this? Navigating this relationship, I've faced other unique challenges. Suddenly things like our living room turned into a bug hunting ground. I lost my favorite watch along with all of our other shiny things, spoons and forks, and they just go missing. It's just a part of who she is, and I've come to accept that. Things can be great with her. There's sometimes amazing chemistry. Then them will change into her 48 mere selves. It would have been 51 if I didn't stamp a few out. She's accepted my apology for that, but again, who knows if that'll be brought up again. Anyway, things have been okay. And coming here, I've realized that I'm not alone. There's Jeff, whose home has more maggots than a decomposing log. Something like 28,000, right? There's Glenn, and he's in a committed relationship with a school of pufferfish. That sounds... Anyway, I'm happy with my meerkat situation. We all have it differently, but essentially we share the model, one heart, many bodies. What? Oh. Blech. Wow, you can even taste it in the air. Hold up. Is that Jake the Snake? I had your disposable lunch bags in grade 2. What are the odds? On an unrelated note, with that snake of yours, you could help me out of a sticky situation. But anyway, we'll talk after. What's this? Tea? Hanawata tea? Oh, that is good stuff. Thank you. So, anyway.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in my tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do.